Hey guys, what's up? What's going on with you? So, I'm a Brazilian here, Alexandre, my name. So, I have a project. I want to make a business of cacti, and I'm propagating cacti in order to have a supply, so I can sell cacti to people without having any problem with lack of surplus or of supply or something like that. So this is my backyard. This is not exactly my backyard because I pay rent to stay here. So I'm planning on buying things to make substrate, and I'm planning on buying pots. So here in Brazil, we have a system which basically says the size of the pot. So for example, I want to buy pot number 6, which are basically these pots right here. This is dirty because of the rain, unfortunately. I will clean it later, but this is the pot number 6. And for example, I have pot number 10, which basically is this one right here, pot number 10. So yeah, here in Brazil we have that system. I don't know if it is a international system or if it is something that we Brazilians have, but anyway. So as you can see right there, I have a lot of cacti of that kind. Excuse me, they are not cacti, they are succulents. So let's pick up one of them. I'm gonna pick up this right here. So unfortunately, I had a problem with them. As you can see, there is damage on the top. I have no idea what it is. Probably lack of sunlight, because I kept them under the roof, the roof, because it is raining here in Brazil. So to avoid the risk of rotting them, I decided to keep them inside of my house. So yeah, unfortunately, probably the lack of sun make them damage them basically. But because of that, I decided to put them again here outside to get some light. But they are pretty resistant. They are not rotting anymore. They are here all the time. It is raining. Generally, it rains in the midday or at night. But yeah, they are pretty resistant. They are not rotting anymore. So I have other species, other kinds that I keep outside, and I do that because they don't rot. So yeah, cacti that don't rot easily, I keep them outside, and cacti that rot pretty easy, I keep them under the roof, under that thing here. So for example, I have a lot of these kind right here. I have a lot of this kind, as you can see right here. And I lost I lost some of them, unfortunately. They rot. Even here they rot sometimes. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's something that as a cultivator, as a guy who cultivate any kind of plant, you will go through that kind of situation. It's not something that you can avoid, unfortunately. That's life. But anyway, I have this right here. I forgot their kind. Excuse me, but unfortunately I forgot the kind of a lot of them. But you can search, you can print and search them to know their species. And I like that a lot. As you can see, it has an interesting grow. I have avocado right here. I have some projects with avocados. I have that kind right here. And this is so hard to identify because I don't know how to identify that kind. I use Google Lens in order to do that, but unfortunately, the software cannot return the right species because sometimes you have species which looks like the same. You have two or more kinds that look like the same. So sometimes it is pretty hard to identify them. So I have a lot of them right here, not that kind, but that kind. They are making roots probably, but I don't have enough pots to plant them, so I'm gonna buy some pots, or I'm gonna try to make some pots with bottles or something like that. I have some here, and that's it. And I have that one right here, which I know how this thing's called in Portuguese, but unfortunately I don't know how this thing's called in English. So yeah, it's beautiful. It looks like it doesn't look like natural. It looks like an artificial plant for some reason. So interesting. I like that a lot. I have 3 of it. It's not so much, but after some years propagating it, I will get a lot of them. So I have other plants one right here. More avocados, as you can see. I have that one right here. In Portuguese, if I translate from Portuguese to English, we call it screw cactus because it looks like a screw. As you can see, it has that spiral shape. I don't know how you call it on your country, so let me know in the comments, please. I have 2 of them, 2 of it. This right here and that right there. I have 2. And by the way, this is growing 2 new sprouts. I think the name is sprout or shoot. I forgot. I'm gonna call it sprout. It's shooting 2 sprouts. Unfortunately, for some reason, they appear to stop growing. I don't know why, but I don't know why, but I realized that some cacti stopped growing for some time and then starting growing again. It happens a lot with me. So I have this kind right here, which is the same as that one. It's related to that, but that, as you can see, is more spiky. It is not so spiky. So for example, their spikes are tiny, so tiny that you cannot see in the camera. It's different with that one. You can see the spike on camera. They're pretty harsh, by the way. So, and I have those right here, which are planted on the ground. So, but I'm gonna move to another house, and I will have to take them out of the ground and plant them in pots. So yeah, they won't stay here for so long. And I have papaya trees, one here, another right here, and some of them right here. Unfortunately, my backyard is full of weed. I forgot how those plants, pesky plants, are called. Weeds. Anyway, it's raining, and I don't like to clean the backyard when it's raining. So yeah. So this is my project. I hope you enjoy this. By the way, I'm gonna keep you upgraded. I'm gonna post any videos. I'm gonna post any video if I make something new related to my project. So I hope you enjoy this, and bye.